Well, good morning. Welcome back once again to JJPB. You know what it is. JJ right here with you once again. And if this is your first time here, make sure you subscribe. And if you've already subscribed, welcome to the family. Welcome to JJ's PC Builds. And my veteran subscribers, as always, much love to you for all that you do, helping support the channel. Now it's time to get to graphics card nightmares right here on JJ's PC Builds. Let's go ahead and just dive right in, and we're going to go to the action screen. There we go, and we're going to go ahead and open up DuckDuckGo, and we're going to get right on to it. So then we're going to go ahead and go to Amazon like we always do. And we are going to clip it up. We're going to take and clip it all to computers and GPUs for gaming. Okay, let's see what we got going on cooking this week. Okay, they got a 1030 for $97. Ooh. I don't know what they're pushing the 1030 for. See, now, I think I have a good idea why they're pushing the 1030 is because of that upgrade that they did with FSR 3 and DLSS 3. So I kind of got a good idea why everybody's pushing, the 10 series cards. Since they looked at the reviews on a couple reviewers that are showing that the 10 series cards are acting a lot better, with the new upgrades and giving more performance. So, looking on down the road, they got a 6600, still around the same price, 580, it's teetering a little bit. It's still staying around the same price. 1660, still around the same price. Let's see. 3060, they haven't changed much. Now, the 4060 hasn't changed much. 4080s went up, I think went up a little bit, but I don't think their list prices correctly. I think they went up a little bit. The 554 gigabyte, doesn't make sense to me. See, because if you look at the 550 here and you go down to the 580, 580 is 110, this is 97, and that's 8 gigabytes compared to 4 gigabytes. 110 makes more sense than, 97 for 4 gigabytes. The 710, I don't think so. I don't think that AMD and NVIDIA has went that far with their software updates to cover, the 700s. Let's see, 4060 Ti. This is 8 gigabytes for $379. It's almost $400. I mean, don't forget your drinking snacks, by the way. 1660, 6 gigabytes, really doesn't make sense for $200. 5500 XT, 135 might make a little sense, but not much because it's only 128-bit PCIe bus, or 128-bit bus PCIe 4.0 X8. Let me get that right. X8, not X16. So that cuts the lanes in half. Doesn't make sense to me to do that, with that card. They got the 3060 for $284. Alrighty, looks like Amazon don't have that much this week. Got a couple numbers that are raised up higher than normal. Let's go to New Egg. Now we're going to check out New Egg. Techtober. Let's see what they got for Techtober. Let's tie in graphics cards. Okay, so let's see what Newegg has. $209, same price as Amazon. And let's see what else. 6500 XT. It must be something new because looks like they changed something on the 6500 XT. Huh. That is weird. And you got the 6650 for $239. That makes a little bit more sense, than, the 169. 6750 for $429. Still ain't making much sense to me. But looks like Newegg has down at MSRP, the 7900 XTX. It's down at $999 right here. The Sapphire Nitro, $999. That's not bad. It's at MSRP now. 3060, no, 3060. That's 3060 Ti, my bad. This is 3060. 3070 Ti for $409. Still, it's last generation, and with last generation, you get some uplifts, but not a lot. So, it's something to keep in mind too. 4060 OC for $300. Let's see. Let's go through this 5500 XT. I got it at 118. $118. That's cheaper than Amazon. So that seems like it's a better deal. 6500 XT. No, I wouldn't touch that because it's 4 gigabytes. 7900 XT, $749. I wish this would be like more or less like $649. Then they'd be cutting y'all a really good deal right there. So that's something to think about. The 4070 Ti, the 4070 Ti and the 7900 XT doesn't look like they're at a really great price this time. So 6750 XT is the same thing. It's just not at the price point it should be at. 4070 OC, 669. That's still way too high. I mean, you can still get them for $100 less, but probably not this brand, probably a different brand. Let's see, what else do we got? What else does Newegg have to offer? Anything else? Price point wise, 4090s are still too expensive. It'd be nice if the 4090 was knocked down to like $1,200. That would be nice, but doubt it. Let's see. Nope. Don't look like they got anything good cooking this week. Looks like prices are starting to rise because of the holidays. So let's go ahead and go to eBay. Let's go to eBay and see what's cooking at eBay. And let's go to graphics cards. And let's go down here and buy it now. Let's go from there. Okay, let's see. 970, 3050 for 195. See, this is the problem with something with eBay, is that they turn around and they grab these cards right here for a cheaper price on a different website, and then they come here to eBay to sell them brand new and try to make like 40 or 50 bucks. Hey, that's capitalism for you, but it's still not worth it to the consumer, because the consumer is looking for those same deals. You know, I mean, 580 Red Devil, 55 bucks, buy it now, but they want you to pay shipping, forget it. 4060 Ti, 8 gigabytes, 300 bucks. 3070 Founders Edition, 320. Look at this, A5500, 24 gigabytes, GDR6, almost $5,000. Why would you pay almost $5,000 for a card when you can go get yourself an RTX 4090 for $1,700? Makes no sense. 3090. Look at this, 3090, a 3090, almost $1,600. And I want you to keep that in mind. When you go, if you go to, let's say if you got your 3090 and you go to sell it, think about the price range that people are putting theirs at, especially with this not being a Founders Edition, or it's not being an EVGA or none of that. Keep that in mind. 4080 for $1,000. That's a little too steep for me, especially when you can get them for, I think they were $700 and some dollars. The 4080s. I could be wrong. I'll have to go back and check myself, but 1674. I mean, if you're going to shop used, then be very careful and be aware what you're doing shopping for used. Okay, look at the details in the descriptions of what's going to be for the package, and make sure that you're going to be getting it. Make sure that you get the buyer's 30-day warranty, and that way, you know that you're doing, you're covered for 30 days. So that means when you get the card, you can test it for like a day or two. And if it's a good card, then, stick with it. But if it's not, then send it back. Don't get stuck with a brick. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So, but do look in the description exactly what's going to be in the box that they're going to be sending you, or if it's not in the box, whatever, So, you always got to look at the fine details of everything. And look at and see what kind of reviews they're getting for when they're selling products. If they're getting a very good review from many from many people, then many doesn't mean one or two. Many means over like 50 or 100 or greater. Kind of look at the big picture of it all. But also too, make sure you look at the negative reviews, and do your homework before you buy, is my good motto. And if you don't and you buy, then you stick yourself with a brick. So, and that's what you don't want to stick yourself is with a brick. because you never know, these crypto miners could be putting their cards out, and they could be, you know, running into that problem to where, you know, they had moisture underneath the GPUs and stuff, you know, the GPU processor chips, and, you know, the chips could be like wore out. You know, they could have tons of dust in there. You know, some people, they just don't clean them. They just sell them and tell you, you're on your own on the cleaning part. So, you know, be very careful when you're buying used, because you never know what you might get. I mean, you never know. There's going to come a time I'm going to take another risk on eBay, and I'm going to take and buy something from eBay. And then, you know, I'm going to tell you all about it. I'm going to show you all the unboxing and what, you know, looks good or looks bad. You know, show you the steps going from the buying steps all the way to the you know, getting the product, opening it up, and seeing exactly what's going on with that. You know, all the way through one big video where I buy something from eBay and then go through all the headaches of getting it. I get it, I open it up, and you all can see what step by step you go through when you purchase something from eBay. So let's go to Micro Center. Let's go to Micro Center and see what's cooking there. Okay, so we're going to go to Micro Center and see what's up. Now, after you get done all these pop-ups and everything else, now we can go over here and type in graphics cards. There. Now, the reason why I do this is because they show what they're going to ship, and they show what they got in the store that they're not going to ship. So right now we're going through the shipping part, and we're looking to see what they're going to ship. Okay, the 4070 Ti is too expensive, and the 4090 is way out of my reach. I haven't gotten one yet because it's way out of my reach still. And it's been how long? Almost what? Close to a year? And they're still out of my reach? Jeez. You know, the prices haven't been nice. I mean, I can't see paying over $1,000 for a graphics card. And I know the consumer can't neither. I mean, even these 4060 Ti for $500, I can't see paying that. I really can't see paying $400 for an 8 gigabyte compared to a 16 gigabyte. I mean, if I'm going to pay $500, I'm going to go and for $50 more, if they still got them, go get me a 4070. Why would I get a 4060 Ti 16 gigabytes for $500, $50 more? I'll go get a 4070 12 gigabyte. Okay, I know you say, well, it's 4 gigabytes difference, but the 4070's got more horsepower than the 4060 Ti. So that's what you got to look at too. Even though it's got 12 gigabytes, it's still got more horsepower. You know, or, you know, people decide, well, you know, why spend $550 when I can go over there to AMD and spend $500 and get something that's running better than the 4070? Well, you think it is, you know, but time and again, I'm going to tell you, 6800 XT, the 7800 XT, and the 4070 are all running neck and neck. I mean, no matter which way you cut it, 6800 XT is over $600 and some dollars. The 7800 XT is right there at a price point of what, $500, and you'll be lucky to get it if they have it in stock. And the 4070 is running there at $550, but that's only $50 more. And if you really don't want to wait for a graphics card, then, just go with the 4070. Or, if you want to spend more money, I would look into, before I get a 6800 XT, I would look at the 6950 XT and see the price point of the 6950 XT compared to the 7800 or the 7700 XT or the 4070. And I hate to say that, but yeah, I would look at the price point of the 6950 XT compared to the 4070. Because I know the 6950 XT outperforms the 4070 and the 7800 XT and the 7700 XT and the 6800 XT. So, price point, I think it's like, 15, 17% faster than any one of those cards. So keep that in mind when you're shopping. I'm serious about this. I mean, you got 6750 XT. Don't get it confused with the 6950 XT. Just because this is $400, don't get it confused. And I know some people that do, they'll take and purchase it and say, well, I'm going to try it. Look, 589 4070 twin Zotac. 519, look at this, 4060 Ti, 519, 4070, 589. Not much of a price difference. 6600X, the 6600, 209, same price on Amazon. 450 right here, Zotac for 450. Okay, then that's a bigger price difference than this. Okay, big price difference. Alrighty. Now we've seen everything we needed to see. All right, listen up. If you're looking for a graphics card and you don't want to spend the money, then go secondhand. You can go secondhand and do yourself that favor and try it out. And if it works for you, then go with that. Okay. I don't recommend secondhand for the simple fact you don't know if you're getting e-waste, which is a broken card, or not. But if you do go to eBay, make sure you get a 30-day warranty. Make sure you read the specifications of what they're trying to sell, and make sure you see what kind of reviews that you're getting on the seller, and see how many items they sold that are getting positive reviews. See what, if it's like a 5.0, 5-star rating, 4-star rating, 3-star rating, and so on. You want the 5-star ratings, you want the, positive reports and everything else. But if you got a lot of negative on that seller, then that's going to tell you right there that's not where you need to be. So keep looking through eBay. There's many offers through there, but be careful when you buy. Look at the descriptions. Do your homework before you decide to buy. That's all I'm going to tell you. It's very simple to make sure that the seller is giving you a 30-day warranty, 30-day eBay warranty, and that they're going to stand behind their product. But I think, somebody looking to make a quick sale that didn't even look at things, they're going to make you pay for the shipping and everything else. They're just looking for a quick sale. They didn't even plug it in. Guarantee that. Didn't even plug it in to the PC to see if it worked or not. And they just put it right on the market and said, you pay the shipping. That's what it means to me when they say, well, you pay the shipping. Okay, if you're going to tack on $30 to a $50 sale, that's not worth it to you. If they say the shipping's for free and this is the price and they got all good reviews and then the description matches what they're trying to sell, that's one. So if, let's say it says a 5500 XT in the heading, but in the description it says it's a 5500 XT. Okay. Make sure that both of those match. Because if they're not matching, then you know that they're trying to scam you. So don't be scammed going on eBay. Do your homework. And I mean, seriously, if you can contact the seller, try to get that information. Does the card work? You know, how long have you used it and stuff like that? Get that information so you know if you're going to buy it or not. And if the seller is very, very conscious about, you know, making sure you get a good product, then they're going to answer you and they're going to talk to you and say, look, you know, this is the deal with this. There's no problem with it. I've only used it once. I put it back in the static bag and, you know, go from there. But if they can't do that, then they can't do that. You know, some do, some don't. You take your chances and you roll the dice when you buy used from eBay. Just to let you know that. But if you buy brand new, you know, that's a different story. When you buy brand new, you expect it, you get a warranty, and you get on-site from their store warranty, and you get the manufacturer's warranty, and then you're covered all the way around for the next 5 years. Me, I'd rather go that route, but some people that can't afford it, I can understand it. There are some graphics cards you can get manufacturer warranty for that are, if they're still on the market and they're still selling these cards, 9 out of 10 chances you can take and go to the manufacturer website, put your name in, put the name, the number, the serial number of the card, and then make it your own, and they'll start your warranty then. You never know. Some companies will do that. Some won't. So you can take that chance if you're going to do it that way too. So best to find out which companies are going to honor the warranty on whatever card you purchase before you decide to purchase. So you know at least you got a manufacturer's warranty, and the manufacturer is going to take care of you if something happens to the card. That's, you know, not natural. So if it's nothing you did wrong and the card quit on you, then the manufacturer has to, you know, make good of that. So I know now these days you've been hearing reports about manufacturers not keeping up on their warranties and stuff like that. But if you talk with them and say, hey, look, you said you honor the warranty even if it's bought secondhand, and the seal is still on the card and you're still not honoring the warranty, then, you know, you can get a lawyer and then you can go from there. I mean, but to me, they should honor it. If not, then they'll get a lot of negative reviews from a lot of reviewers. If the word gets out, it is what it is. Manufacturer have to fess up to what they're doing wrong, especially if you're putting on Reddit and everything else, you know. And I mean, they lose a lot of credibility when, you know, they can't keep up on their warranties and stuff like that. But anyway, if this is your first time here, make sure you subscribe. And if you've already subscribed, welcome to the family. Welcome to JJ's PC Builds. And my veteran subscribers, as always, Much love to you for all that you do, watching videos from beginning to end, telling your friends, come on down and join the family right here at JJ's PC Builds Community. But until the next time, in the next video, this is JJ on JJ's PC Builds. We'll see you on the next one.